Merry Christmas! Welcome back to the channel. It is week 4 of December, so this is the last Vlogmas vlog, I guess, and it is Christmas Eve, and we are celebrating the holiday season here in Sweden. We have celebrated it really chill here at home with the kiddos in the morning, and David's dad was here as well, and we're just taking it easy right now, and then we're going to be heading over to my aunt and uncle's at 1 and watch Donald Duck, which is a super Swedish tradition. It's like all of Sweden watches the Donald Duck Mickey Mouse Christmas special every Christmas Eve, and Christmas Eve is really the day that everybody celebrates here. We will be heading over to Mom and Dad's tomorrow at Christmas Day to celebrate American style Christmas, which is going to be mainly a lot of turkey, a lot of stuffing, a lot of sweet potatoes, and we'll see. I'm trying to conserve my energy a little bit because I have been sick. My fibro's kind of doing the want to be a part of things, and I am just I don't know, the prep work and everything leading up to Christmas is always intense, I think. This year we decided to make presents for people. I mean, we bought the kids stuff, but when it comes to aunts, uncles, siblings, parents, that kind of thing, we've made things. Last year we actually started a tradition that was making tea blends. And Elliot really wanted to do that this year as well. So we have made tea blends for the aunties and uncles and all of that. And I also what is that? I also sewed. Is that what you say? You know, like heating pad thingamabobs, with some lavender scent to them that you just pop in the microwave and heat them up. I love those. So yes, I made a bunch of those. We made the tea blends, and then of course we did some earrings and keychains and things like that for everybody. I really love making tea blends, but generally when I do it myself, it's with stuff that I've grown, like different herbs and things like that. So I'm more of an herbal tea kind of person. But because we are making this for family, we are using a base of just Earl Grey and Earl Green, I think it is. So Earl Grey in one of them, that is just like the black tea as a base. And then we've added rose hips and chamomile was the one that we went with this year, I think. And for the green tea version, for those of our family who like green tea, we did mint and chamomile, because that's what Elliot thought would be best. And they both came out smelling delicious. So the second project that we made was peppermint bark. So we did a milk chocolate on one layer, and there's just something magical that I love about watching chocolate melt. Obviously with chocolate you have to keep a bit of an eye on it because you want to make sure that it melts evenly, and it does heat up from the center, so it's easy to burn it and then you can't use it anymore. So we did the milk chocolate, and then we did the white chocolate. I do think that you could definitely do this with like a darker 70 or 80% dark chocolate along with the white. That would be really cool. Did you get your aggressions out?
No.
Why would we ever?
No, I didn't get my aggressions out.
So after melting the milk chocolate, I did put it in the fridge for a while to cool down and separate just a little bit before I put the white layer down, and did the swirly pattern kind of thing, while the kids and David took care of the crushing of the candy canes in their very own and wonderfully unique way. Very expressive.
When all was said and done, we just put it in the freezer for, pretty much for a day, basically, before we cut it up into chunks and wrapped it in baking paper. And it turned out really, really cute and really delicious. When David's grandmother was moving, she was getting rid of a bunch of different things, and I didn't have a sewing machine, so I got her sewing machine, and I am totally in love with it. It is so cute, and I felt like, you know what? I have a sewing machine, so let's do something with that now. I'm going to be the first to admit I am not the best at sewing, but when you have a reason to do it, it's all the more fun. And maybe I need to get better. Maybe I need to focus, have a project. With the prospect of having that much to do, David did help me to cut things out because my hands tend to get really hurty, and that was such a huge help. Plus, it's fun to be doing it together. Since we head over to my aunt and uncle's in the afternoon to meet up with the big family, we do have a small celebration, sort of kind of chill style, with David's dad and the kids here at home in the mornings. And it is so nice and so calm, and nobody could ever possibly say that we have a healthy breakfast for Christmas morning. But as long as you get the teenagers out of bed, you're doing good. I think it's important for us, because we are a neurodivergent family that also deals with chronic illness, to have a bit of a low-key and smaller thing in the beginning of the day, both to sort of ease into the whole concept of Christmas and that there is something big happening, but also so that everybody kind of gets to chill a little bit and not be overwhelmed. Going from 0 to 100 can be really, really difficult when you have those circumstances. So it's a good way to do it.
There is unfortunately no snow because yesterday it decided to thaw and it decided to rain. So, no white Christmas. Merry Christmas!
There's some kids, Mom.
Yep. Maybe there's a car.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's also been really valuable to have, if possible, a room that you can kind of go away to, withdraw a little bit when you need a little bit of time away and just a little bit of quiet. But the craziness is also part of what we love about our family. And when I say that all of Sweden sits down to watch the Mickey Mouse Donald Duck Christmas special thing, it's not a new one every year. It's the same one since the 60s, I think, that they show every year. So we all know it by heart. Some of us are learning. And an hour of TV in the middle of the day after stuffing yourself with the Swedish Christmas food smorgasbord style is a really good way to spend the time waiting for Santa Claus.
Hej tomten!
And some of us always find somewhere to crawl in and semi-hide for opening presents.
It has been an amazing Christmas. We've had a bunch. I'm like the 23rd, we were at the movies, 24th at my aunt's, 25th at mom and dad's. So it was 3 really intense and crazy days. And today is the first that we are actually more or less human looking and back on our feet. It's the 28th now. So I hope that you guys have had a wonderful and magical Christmas and are getting prepped and psyched for the new year. I've got so much fun stuff coming up. Next episode, we're going to be making a new planner for the new year. I'm really excited. I'll see you guys back here in a week. Bye-bye.